Hello everyone, Woltamer730 here, and welcome everyone to a Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to build this trading hall for Minecraft 1.16.201 for your Minecraft Bedrock Edition worlds. This trading hall makes use of the area of effect and direct cures present in the game in order to drop all your villagers' prices down to 1. This trading hall is simple and it is cheap, and I'm going to be showing you how it works and how to build it in today's episode. So before we get into it, I want to give a massive thanks to Alejandro Hermo, as he helped a ton with the design and testing this thing to make sure that it works reliably and, well, it doesn't break and not work, basically. Yeah, you don't want a dud trading hall, do you? Anyway, so let's get to it. So first up, how does this trading hall work? So how this trading hall works is actually pretty simple. Basically, up here we have a zombie. You'll see he's holding a sword. He doesn't actually need a sword, but it's just nice to give him a sword because it'll make this a lot faster. So basically what we do is down here where these villagers are, there are these buttons. You can press the button and it will put water, it will put water down where he was standing, and that will cause him to swim up into this little top area. Now, he's going to get stuck, and then once we unleash our zombie friend, he's going to travel along the water stream and infect any villagers that are in this top pool up here. So I can activate a few of these guys, like so, and then I'm going to allow our zombie villager, or sorry, no, this is a zombie. We're going to allow our zombie to simply breeze by. Now, he's going to attack the villagers, and what you'll notice is that the zombie villager immediately falls right back down into his pod. Now, this works because we're making use of a mechanic introduced in the aquatic update where undead mobs will not swim, they will simply just sink to the bottom if they are in water, and so because they are currently swimming in this position, whenever they convert, they simply just float back down. Now, the big flaw you will probably automatically see with this trading hall is simply that our zombie is a little slow. If you look closely, he's in a minecart, and the reason he's in a minecart is because if he wasn't, he would be too fast for the revolutions of the water streams, and meaning he wouldn't infect the villagers whenever he goes by. So if there were multiple villagers up here, he may skip one by accident, and basically the minecart just ensures that it's going to be 100% of the time. Anyway, so once your guys are cured though, or sorry, converted, you're going to take a bow and then take an arrow, if I can find the arrow, a weakness arrow, and then where is the carpet? There we go. Basically, what you want to do is you simply shoot him and then give him golden apple. Now, if you want them to actually stay down here, you need to pick up the water. So you just simply press the buttons again. That will pick up the water. Otherwise, they're going to, well, swim back up, and, well, we don't want that. So what's going to happen is once these guys have surpassed their time, they're going to convert back to, well, regular villagers. Once they've converted, they are going to receive the direct cure, which, remember, is a more significant price drop than the area of effect cure. But of course, you know, we have a zombie villager who's being cured, and that means that we get the area of effect cure as well. Any villager that is within a 16 block radius of these zombie villagers that are converted will receive an area of effect cure. And if we actually look at these villagers, you'll notice, based off of my testing, you'll notice that they're all down to 1. And that is because, once again, we're using that area of effect and the direct cure in order to drop all these guys down to 1. So in time, these guys are going to convert back to villagers. It'll take a little bit, but they will convert back, and they'll receive the direct discount, and they'll apply the area of effect discount to any other villager that's nearby. Now, our zombie, as you'll notice, still going around. Again, this is pretty much the only flaw, but it is necessary in order for the trading hall to work. Now, that's pretty much it, I believe, for how this trading hall works. So what we're going to do now is hop into the tutorial. I'll explain a little bit more about some of the special features about this in the tutorial section. But of course, you're here to learn about how to build this thing, not just how it works. So with that out of the way, let's get into the tutorial. So these are the materials you're going to need for this trading hall. You're going to need 13 stacks plus 36 solid blocks, 3 stacks, an additional 5 slabs, 4 stacks of any wooden trapdoor, so no iron trapdoors, 10 pieces of glass, a stack and 20 buttons, a stack of dispensers, a stack of buckets, so 64 buckets, a redstone torch, a lever, a piston, a bed, and finally your workstations. Now, you can use any workstation you would like in this trading hall. I'm going to use smithing tables. And of course, you can, remove any workstations you'd like. You don't have to have the full 64. It just depends what your needs are for your trading hall. But again, it can hold 64 villagers of any type, or of any profession. So 64 workstations is the last thing you need. So let's get into the tutorial. All right, so what you want to do is you want to start off with a 16 by 16 block platform like I've done right here. Now, what you want to do is you want to go to kind of near the center of the trading hall. It doesn't have to be the exact center because, well, there's a 4-block center, but that's beside the point. What you want to do is you want to go down a couple of blocks. And what we're going to do is you want to place your bed down here. And what you want to do is you want to lure a villager down here. Now, this villager is, there we go, is recommended to be a nitwit. This is because the nitwit is going to, he's not going to link to any workstations, and therefore it makes it a lot better to work in your trading hall. Anyway, so then you want to wait for night, so I'm just going to set it to night. Like so. There we go. He's going to link to it, and he should go to that bed. There we go. And we're just going to place our glass blocks here in order to keep him encapsulated there. And whenever it's daytime, he's going to pop up, and well, his head gets stuck, and he's not going to be able to do anything. And he goes back to sleep because he's a lazy bum. Yep. Okay, so the next step is you want to come to the outer, or you want to go to the edge to your platform. And what you want to do is you want to dig out a trench right here. And we are going to replace these with solid blocks, but basically the reason we're doing this is because this is where our buttons are going to be going. And so we need to have a little bit of a trench here in order to place our buttons in. So once you have your trench all dug out, just place it in with solid blocks. Just so it looks a little nice. You could keep the grass if you want. It's a solid block, but I'm just going to make it all uniform in stone. All right, so once you have your trench, what you now want to do is you want to build up another layer just around the newly made trench you made, but you want it to be on the same level as your platform. So we'll just do it all the way around, and there we go. Now from here, what we're going to do is we're going to grab our buttons. You're going to place these buttons on the side of the blocks that we just placed, but it needs to be in line with the 16 by 16 platform you made originally. So we're basically just going to place buttons all along here. As you can see, stop where the platform is. Do it on this side, and you're going to do this on all 4 sides. Okay, so with your buttons now in place, the next step is we're going to take our dispensers. Now, we're going to put our dispensers so that they are in line with the buttons, and we're just going to put these behind each of these buttons. And of course, this is to, well, activate the dispensers. So once again, we're just going to do this on every, oh, nope, not that. On every single button, you're going to put a dispenser. This is going to be a little expensive, But if you have a skeleton spawner or a lot of string and sticks, this is really not a problem. If you can get a skeleton spawner, these things are not that hard to make at all. But this probably will be the hardest thing to get in the materials list. But just get them and then put them in. With your dispensers now in place, the next step is we're going to put in the corners. So just connect up your corners with saw blocks. Not a big deal, but it just makes it look more uniform and, well, nice for your entrance. Now, the next step, there we go. What we're going to do now is we're going to put in the walls. So behind your dispensers, go put a temporary block and then put a block right here. And we're going to build these walls up 3 blocks tall. And you want to do this along the entire line of dispensers. So just do this on all 4 walls, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, so once you have all 4 of your walls in place, the next step we're going to do is we're going to place in the trapdoors. So with the trapdoors, it's pretty simple. What you want to do is simply place the trapdoors on top of the dispensers. And you want to do this on all of the dispensers. Come on. There we go. And then you're going to put another layer of trapdoors on this one. So do this all the way down. And then you want to do a 3rd layer of trapdoors all the way on the top. So do this on all 4 sides. And the way you want to do is simply open them up to where the trapdoors are facing upward and not flaying or lying face flat on the ground or on another trapdoor. So pull your trapdoors in, open them up, and we'll move on. All your trapdoors in place. One thing I should have mentioned earlier, but that you also want to do, is put your water buckets in the dispensers. So just put them in all your dispensers and put the trapdoors in, open them all up, so that you have all your trapdoors and dispensers filled. What you want to do now is you want to take just a couple of glass blocks and put them in each of these corners. Now, these glass blocks are basically going to, or well, at least this one, is going to prevent our villager buddy right here from walking out. This one technically is not needed because we have this trapdoor, but it just makes it, look more uniform with the rest of the place. And by the way, these are also going to be your entrances, or the designed entrances. You could make an entrance simply from just flying in here. You could also make an entrance like making a tunnel of some sort under, however you want to do that. But the corners are meant to be the designed entrance. You could also wall them off if you want to. But again, I left them open because that's how I designed it. So, so just put all your glass in, and then... Okay, so with your glass now in place, what you want to do now is take your solid blocks, and you want to put a solid block on top of the glass, and then coming out into the trading hall, and then you simply want to build a little overhang right next to the trapdoors. And from here, you want to take your other trapdoors and then put them on the underside of these blocks where the villagers are going to be standing. Now, these are going to basically prevent your villagers from escaping. So, as an example, if I just put a villager right here, and then let's just give him a workstation. Let's see, table. So he should link to it. There we go. As we can see, he links to it, and then if I just break this, typically what would happen is a villager would just run out and be an idiot. But these trapdoors basically prevent the villagers from walking out because they are 2 blocks tall. And you'll notice I can walk under them with ease. This is because the player is technically not 2 blocks tall. They're actually shorter. And thus we can walk under these trapdoors. And you can also collect any workstations that get stuck behind here. But basically the trapdoors are just a quality of life thing that... Oh, game crash. Time to redo that again. Alright, so once you have your glass in place, what you want to do is you want to take some solid blocks and you're going to put one above the glass and then another one out coming to the trading hall, and then you're going to create this little overhang right here across your where your villager's supposed to go. Now, from here, what we're going to do is we're going to take trapdoors, and we're going to place them on the underside of these overhangs where the villager's supposed to go. Now, what this is going to do is this is going to prevent your villagers from escaping. So just as an example, if I put a villager in here, no, not you, you're a nitwit, get out of here. If I put a bruh, really? There we go. So this guy typically would have a workstation, like so. Give him a second, he'll link to it. There we go. Then what would happen is, you need to, reset your workstations or stuff like that. You would break this, and then typically what would happen is your villager would just run off and be an idiot. These trapdoors prevent them from escaping because villagers are 2 blocks tall, and they cannot pass through it. We, on the other hand, can pass through it, and you can actually pick up any workstations that get stuck over here, and you can just pick them up, and yeah, it's a really nice quality of life thing for your trading hall, which is why I designed it like that. So you basically just want to do this. Oh, and you also want to connect up the corner as well. Yeah, just do this on all the sides of your trading hall, and then we'll get okay, so once you have your trapdoors and solid blocks in place, what we're going to do now is we're going to come above these trapdoors here. First, you want to put these little corner pieces right here, just solid blocks, nothing too special. And then we're going to come across and we're going to put slabs above the trapdoors. This is going to prevent the villagers from escaping whenever they float up, and yeah, it's going to allow the zombie to attack them as well. One thing you also want to do after this is you want to take water and you want to waterlog each of these trapdoors. Just waterlog each of these top trapdoors, and oh my gosh. And yeah, this will, okay, I suck, dear gosh. There we go. Jeez. Whew. Yeah, put the water up here. This will allow the villagers to, sit up here, and then whenever they'll convert, they'll just sink back down. But yeah, so just waterlog all these top trapdoors and add the corner pieces, and then add the slabs above all of your trapdoors. Okay, so once you have all of your blocks and slabs in place, what we're going to do now is we're going to come over here, and we're going to basically we're going to create another little outer layer to our trading hall. Now, there's one thing you need to keep in mind, and that is the east direction, because the east direction is going to be a little bit different compared to the other ones. For these other ones, all you simply need to do is simply place solid blocks all around the edge, or with a block space between your blocks and slabs. But the east side is a little bit different, and the reason why is because if you try to do the same thing on the east side, the zombie actually doesn't target the villagers, and it makes it makes it kind of hard to attack them. So what we need to do instead for the east side is we're going to open up this block right here. We're going to remove that block, and we're going to basically put slabs on this side. Right, so you want to put a block of slabs closer, like inside the trading hall, rather than on the outside. Because if your water stream is going to come around here, and basically it's going to flow down this way, the villagers are going to be on this side as opposed to this side, because again, the zombie can only attack them on this side for whatever reason. But you basically just want to connect that, and then do the same on this side, and then connect it up just like so. Also, fill in all of the gaps that are in between the corners with solid blocks, and then we'll put in the water afterwards. So once you have all your blocks and slabs in place, the next thing we're going to do is you're going to go to the southwest corner, which in this case is this corner for me, and you want to come to the first block that is beside this first villager pod, so this block right here, and we're going to put a slab right here. We're then going to come to the over here, and we're going to put a solid block temporarily, put another block right here, put a button on this block, and then put a button down in line with this slab. We're then going to put our water bucket down, which is then going to allow the water to flow, and then we're going to replace that block with a slab. And we're going to be doing this around the entire trading hall, so I'm going to show you where to put these particular water spots, because there are a couple that you need to put in a specific spot, otherwise the trading hall kind of craps itself. So you need to put one right down here. We're just going to put a button right here, a solid block right there, button right there, then like this. So there's another water spout. We're going to put another one right here. So put water right there. As you can see, that's going to loop around the corner. Next, you want to come to the third villager pod. It's right here, of course, in line with the water. This one is actually not in line with the water, as you'll notice, but you'll see why. But it's important because whenever I tried to do it, it didn't work properly going around this corner, so that's why I'm changing a little bit. From here, you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then right here is going to be your next one. Again, a little precarious, like why is it right here? Again, it's simply due to the alignment of this water. And then once again, we're going to go down to this corner, and then we're going to put another one right here. So kind of precarious locations, I must admit, but this particular side is the east side, and we already talked about how this side is a little weird compared to the other sides. Anyway, from here, we're just going to put another one right here. This one's a lot more simple, so do that right there. Come down to where this one ends, right here. Let me do this side this time. There we go. And then we'll put another one right here. Just double check. Yep. All right. Just double checking, make sure I don't break anything, because that would suck. One right there. Put another one right here. Oh, crap. All right, if you waterlog that, just... There we go. Put a solid block. Put the slab back. All right. Do that. And then let me make sure I... hold up. Oh, wait, I think I already messed it up. Oops. Okay, hold on. This is not one. Give that. Let's see. Where's this other one going? All right, actually, here. Come over here to this one. I'll make this easier on myself. Go to this block right here. This will be one. One right there. And then I think 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe it's right here, I think. Yeah. Just double check. No, not there. Crap. Not where I wanted that. Yeah, I believe that is the other one. Yeah. Okay, so a little precarious, but I want to do that. Now, come over, actually, no. Next, we're going to put a couple blocks up, like so, and then put a slab right here. And then we're going to basically create this slab over, what would you call this? Roof, I guess? But we want to do this over the entire trading hall, or entire water stream. And this is just in case your zombie ends up getting out of the water and not killing itself, basically. It probably won't, but just a extra safety measure. Okay, so next what we're going to do is we're going to come back to, this corner, back to the southwest corner. And what we're going to do is we're going to place a solid block right here. We're going to put a lever on said solid block. We're going to put a torch down right here. And then we're going to come in here and then place a piston just like that. And what this is going to do is serve as your toggle for your zombie. You'll see in a little bit. The zombie is going to stay right here, and then you're going to retract that piston, causing him to then begin making his way around the trading hall. With that, you're then going to take a dispenser and then put your dispenser right here. And what you're going to do here is, this is just going to be how you give the zombie a sword. You basically put it in here and then press the button, and then that will cause the dispenser to fire, and then the sword will pop in his hand whenever he's right there. Speaking of said zombie, we're now going to put said zombie in the trading hall. So what you want to do is you want to grab a rail and a minecart. So we're going to put a rail right here. And simply put the minecart, just push it in. Nope, not like that. Come on, stupid minecart. There we go. It should just fall right in once you get it correctly. Now, getting your zombie in may be a little tricky. So what I would recommend doing is, if I could actually find the zombie. There we go. What I would recommend doing is probably putting a little staircase kind of thing. And then getting him to walk in here. What you could do is take a trapdoor. Just put one just like that. Wall this off. Like that. And if I set it to nighttime. Alright. Put me down as zombie. Okay, where are you going, sir? There's not a villager in here. Oh, wait, there's a villager. Oops. No, crap. I didn't think about that. Get out of here. Okay, let me go to survival to do this. Let's see. Game mode. Nope. Ah, crap. Game mode. Yes. There we go. If I just put the zombie down, yep, he's gonna run towards me. I'm just gonna step up these stairs, jump over here, and he should bloop right down. Easy, and then yep, he'll fall right in the minecart just like that. So, very easy to do. Let me go back in creative. Yeah, so definitely not hard to do. Just get him in there. Oop, bunch of accident. Get rid of your blocks, and then yep, there's your zombie. What you can do then, just put in a sword in the dispenser, put this in here, dispense it, and then as you can see, he picks it up regardless. Pretty awesome. Alright, so that is basically going to be most of your trading hall done. The last thing you need to do is put in your villagers. Now, I've been requested to show how to put the villagers in the trading hall, because apparently people struggle to put villagers in between trapdoors, which kind of surprises me, but I don't know. I mean, I work with villagers all the time. Most people don't, so people will struggle, I would assume. So I'm going to show you how to do it. So, the first way I would recommend first is getting them in the trading hall. Now, I would recommend using a nether portal. So set up a nether portal just like right in the middle here, doesn't really matter. And then transport your villagers through the nether. I would recommend going up to about 115 in the nether and just creating a tunnel straight from portal A to portal B, basically a breeder to this. And then once you're done, you can just take down the portal, and then pretty simple. Now, as far as once you actually get your villager in here, actually, hold on. So the other way is if you were actually, he's like out in a breeder all the way over here, you can just boat him. I mean, boating is one of my favorite methods to use. Hey, get back here, you idiot. Oi. Okay. Piece of crap. If I... Okay, here. Come here. That's not what I wanted. Shoot. There we go. All right, once he's in his boat, you can just simply transport him. Not the most fun method. Granted, though, you can use a lead as well. So if you lead the boat, you can just pull him along. Oops, okay, can't go that slow apparently. All right, come on. There we go. A little bit faster, maybe. I actually can't tell. Come on. You'll want to take down this glass because he won't be high enough. Oh, there we go. Come on. Okay, so then we're going to kind of pillar up a bit. You may have to get rid of these buttons temporarily. Come on. Come on, buddy. There we go. All right. So once he's in the trading hall, you can break the boat. And then, as you can see, he's kind of just standing here. I mean, he's not doing much. And I can just simply, oops, sorry, okay, that was my fault. I punched him by accident. Sorry, bro. Come on. Come back up here. Here, I need to scoot him to this corner. All right, back in here. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. He may take a little bit of damage. That's fine. All right, so once again, get rid of his boat. Okay. Thought he was gonna do something stupid there. And we're just gonna, I'm gonna put a saw block right here. That way I can make it easier on myself to just walk him through. So what we're gonna do, take down the trapdoor temporarily. And then what you can actually do, this is a trick I don't see many people doing, but it's a very useful trick, is let the villager work for you. Give him a workstation kind of over here. And then as soon as he links to it, which for some reason my village is being very slow right now. Come on, villager. There we go. As you can see, he just walks straight through it. Yep. Then I can break it, and then he'll just sit here, and then try to walk away. And then from here, it's literally as simple as pushing them. I mean, seriously, it is this simple. Just push them in, cap them off. And then give them workstation. That easy. That easy. Regarding other, I'll do it a few more times just so you can see it. Let's say I get my villager here just automatically from the nether. So here's our new villager. Another method you can use if your villager is being stupid and running around even though he's not. One thing about villagers is that if they don't have a profession, or sorry, a workstation, I should say. I'm gonna change this guy to an unprofessional villager. If they don't have a profession and they're in a village, they don't really do anything. They don't have any bed or workstation to go to. They kind of just sit there like this guy is doing very nicely. And seriously, there we go. Okay, so this guy, he's really not going to do anything unless he just wants to move somewhere. But for the most part, he's kind of just going to sit here. And then occasionally he'll go straight to where he was supposed to go. Holy crap. Come on, bro. I forgot to get rid of the trapdoor. But yeah, I mean, that was pretty smooth, bro. All right, so let me get him back up here. Use my workstation method. But let's say your villager's being completely stupid and won't, go where you want him to go. Let me actually move him back here, and I'll show this method a little bit better. Come on, villager. Come on. Link to the workstation. There we go. What you can actually do is you can open the villager's UI, push them, open it again, and you can keep doing this, and they won't do anything. Because when you open their trading UI, they basically stop what they're doing in order to trade with you. So that will stop all their movement. So you can just push them in, put a trapdoor, and then move the workstation right there. So, I mean, like really, pushing them is that easy. It's not a hard thing to do. You just push them in, push them in, trapdoor, workstation. That easy. And then you'll have your people right here. And so that's pretty much it. You just put in all your villagers. You can then send them up like that. We'll send our little zombie friend over here. Go, zombie. This slow piece of crap. Yep. Again, it takes a little bit. It takes a while, but that's just because it has to be slow in order for it to guarantee to kill them. I would recommend giving him a sharpness 5 diamond sword. It doesn't need to be netherite. Netherite is a little expensive in my opinion for this trading hall. Diamond will definitely suffice. But yeah, so just let him come around, and then he should attack these guys. I think he's already targeting them, maybe. But he'll just go around. He should attack this guy. Come on, you are very slow, dear lord. There we go. Yep, 2 hits. I guess that works for diamond too. Never mind. But yeah, they just fall back down. We can get rid of the water. And then simply cure them. That easy. Weakness, and then golden apple. Yep, that easy. Granted, you might need to, if you're curing them in a mass quantity, like let's say you cure every single villager in your trading hall, you will most definitely have to relink the workstations. If you have to do that, simply just break the workstations and then place down your next workstation, figure out who links to it, give them the workstations, and then that should relink them. Once they're relinked, they can then restock, trade, all that good stuff. Now, you were probably wondering why I'm using a bow and arrow to cure my villagers, and it's actually because it's a lot cheaper than using splash potions. And I'll show you why. So on Bedrock Edition, let me grab a potion. Potion of weakness. You can dump potions in cauldrons, which is pretty awesome. But you can also take arrows and dump them in. And as you can see, I turned a stack of arrows into a stack of weakness arrows. And so basically what you're doing there, if you were to make, for example, all your weakness potions splash potions, I think at most you can get 21 villagers, because let's say if you hit the middle one, I think you can maybe hit 7, probably not though, typically you only hit like 6 or 5. So you're getting around, what 15 to 21 villagers with splash potions, but with arrows, you're turning 3 potions into a full stack of arrows. And so obviously that's 64, you can do the full round of villagers just like that. Golden apples, these are, well, if you have a portal ticking gold farm, they will work just fine. Portal ticking gold farms are a thing on Bedrock Edition. It's a neat little exploit we use to get tons of gold because gold farms are kind of slow. And so, yeah, just get a portal ticking gold farm and then get yourself some apples. Oh yeah, speaking of apples, hold on, I actually forgot about this one. If you want apples, here's the easiest way to get apples. Get yourself a farmer. Link to the workstation. Link to the workstation. Come on. Oh, this guy, really. Piece of crap. Come on. Link to it. Link to the composter. There we go. All right. And then what you can do is look down here in the level 2 section, and that second trade he has in the level 2 section can be an apple trade. Unfortunately, my trading hall is very slow right now, and I'm not really sure why, but it is. Come on. Link to the workstation. There we go. This guy is being notoriously dumb for not giving me it. Here, you link too, buddy. Nope. There we go. So, just max out that novice trade, and then look at this. You can buy a full stack of apples, just like that. Get yourself some gold, you're golden. Pun intended. And so that's pretty much it for the trading hall. I believe I've covered everything. The full trading hall is done. I've covered how to put your villagers in and how to get the resources necessary to cure them. And we'll see our zombie also looped back here, as you can see, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. I don't have anything else. Again, thanks to Alejandro Hermo for helping me out. I'll put a link to his description, or a link to his channel in the description. I cannot speak. If you have questions, you can also join my Discord server as well as Advanced Automation. I'll put both of those links in the description. Come and ask any questions, and if you have any questions as well, you can put them in the comments down below. And that's pretty much it. So thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.